I'm fired up for Pocono. And only because of the fact I know we've got a car that can at least compete for a win or at least run well enough. Plus, we just signed like a whole new team at race number 16. So I feel like these next 20 something odd races are about to put us in a really good position. Welcome back to the NASCAR Thunder 2004 modded career mode. The year is 2006. We are the only Honda team, or second Honda team, but we are the primary Honda team. We're the ones that are backed by Honda. And today, we're going to be bringing back the Fast and the Furious Tokyo Drift car. And the only reason why, now I get it, you probably are saying, Neko, why? Why would you bring this car back when you didn't finish like in the top 15, top 20, top 10? It's because Joe and Steven did really well. Plus, we also finished our chassis shop, which means soon we'll actually have everything we need to kind of keep moving forward. But I'm looking forward to getting to $750,000, and only because if we get to $750,000, I can start the engine shop and get it finished in 3 races time. Then we can build ourselves a couple extra engines, and we can hopefully get to the body shop before the end of the season so we can start building those too. We got to go into our second season with Honda a lot better than we started this one. Plus, I'm hearing rumors that NASCAR is going to change the point system again. So without further ado, let's go racing. We're going to be bringing the exact same car that we left Rockingham with over here to Pocono. Why? Because it's the only car we have in our shop. And I think it's okay that we bring back this car. This car wasn't that bad. So let's head to the racetrack. Alrighty, here we go. We're going down the straightaway. We've got the overdrive gear. If you guys know what the overdrive gear is, or if you forgot what that is, it's basically where we go from gear 3 to gear 4, and it doesn't seem like we actually changed too much. So down into turn 1 and 2, down into third gear. If the car actually would have not been so tight, we probably wouldn't have washed up the track, but that's okay. We'll just drive gear 3 all the way down this very long straightaway, the Long Pond Straight, for those that forgot. And the 3, come on. The car is a little tight right now. I'm actually having to like work really hard, so we're gonna have to make an adjustment to the gear rate, or to the wedge. I was gonna get it right eventually, guys. I was gonna get it right eventually. Pocono's a long track. There we go. Car's still a little tight, it's a little snug, but it's okay. Coming off of this corner, we're not gonna shift up before the start-finish line, but I think this is a good one.
We'll start in the top half of the field. Not too bad.
Top half, 15th. Okay, not bad. We can work with that.
MRN is live in Pennsylvania today at the Pocono Raceway for the Pocono 500. What can we look for on this unusual track, Barney?
Unique is definitely the word for this racetrack. First of all, there are only 3 corners, each of which has completely different banking, which also means there are 3 straightaways. And guess what? They're all different lengths. This is one tough racetrack to prepare a race car for.
How about the consistency shown by Matt Kenseth?
Oh yeah, to have an average finish in the top 10 for the season is mighty impressive. It can often be the difference that wins the championship.
Jeff Burton has a solid top 10 spot in the standings so far.
I had a chance to talk to him this morning, and he's looking forward to this race. He feels they have a very strong car that can pick up some more points this week. We'll keep an eye on him.
The 53 car has been starting at the front all season.
Starting up front is a big advantage, as you don't have to use the car up to get to the front of the pack. That means when it comes to money time, you still have something left.
Some last minute notes as we're about to take the green flag. Joe is 37th, AJ is 38th, and Steven is down in 40th to start the race. Derek Cope, Stanton Barrett, and Morgan Shepherd all also made the race today.
The 11 car is going on.
Yeah, we don't have the pull-off that we need because of the gear ratio that we're running. Also the engine package that Honda provides, but I think we'll be fine. Gonna go ahead and let Denny Hamlin go through.
Number 11.
And we went from 15th to 23rd all in one corner. Got a little up there, but I should have downshifted in the corner. So this is going to be a constant reminder to myself to just downshift every so often.
Take care of those Goodyear Eagles. All clear, buddy.
And we'll have to see what happens as the car is just mad. Just bad. It's just bad on grip. Can't wait till we get these new chassis built and things like that in the shop, and we can stop relying on old equipment from some other team that, you know, shut down.
The 1 car is inside.
I need to shift down sooner.
Everything okay?
I think being mid-pack is probably not great.
You're clear. Carlo.
Thanks, Reed Sorensen. We're both from Georgia, but you decided to still put your bumper on me, man. Thanks. It's okay.
That's one more name.
Kevin Harvick is the leader over Casey Kane, Matt Kenseth, Dave Blaney, and Jeff Gordon. I got real close to the wall. We actually touched the wall. Okay.
4-11. Keep running that line.
Back here with AJ Allmendinger, though. Allmendinger up to 27th. Got a hungry Kyle Busch racing me now. I'm a little concerned that we don't have the pull-off speed that we need, which I guess I should have known when we were in qualifying and we didn't have the speed either.
Gotta keep the tires in good shape to be fast, buddy. Number 41, now left.
Also feel like we just don't have grip.
Still beside you. We're falling back. Focus on your marks, buddy. You're clear.
I went ahead and let AJ Allmendinger go. Maybe I can use him for the draft, maybe. I can use somebody for the draft. Stanton Barrett up to 27th.
54-1. Good lap.
Joe's up to 28th. So you see, Joe's got that confidence back, it looks like. We'll have to have a conversation with him and see if he's a great teammate still, but we'll work on that.
3 wide. Hold that
There goes Steven, too.
We're down a spot. Keep digging.
I've been absolutely minced by my own team. As Stanton Barrett gets into me again.
5 car. Up high. You let him by. He's gonna make things tough on you. 3 wide. You're gonna help us with the body work this week. Clear.
Guy into Johnny Sauter. No big deal.
Got one outside. We're falling back. Focus on your marks, buddy.
Okay. I just need to run my own race. The issue is that I'm trying to race the pack and not the track right now. The car is not happy, so we're going to have to make some adjustments. Maybe another adjustment on the wedge. We went down on wedge and happy hour, but the car still doesn't feel like it wants to actually drive the track. Like it just doesn't want to be here.
Careful now. 3 wide. Clear.
A weird feeling. I don't know. I really don't know how to explain it. The car just doesn't feel like it's on the track. Like I feel like I am skating.
Number 88 is attempting a box.
Yeah, Jarrett will just have to suck it up. It's like the car wants to loop around on me, guys.
The 26 car. It's up high. Don't let him by.
There's Jamie McMurray. He's been a non-factor most of this season unless he's hitting me.
55, 25.
Y'all notice that?
Get back on your marks now. We're slipping a little on the front. Far high. You haven't got much longer on that left front tire. Still there.
Front tires are wearing.
Take it easy.
Yeah, we've been on a conveyor belt just going backwards. The car is not happy.
He's still there. Try to keep him behind you. The 07 car is still there. Keep digging. The 32 car is looking high.
Okay, I side drafted Clint Boyer. There we go. Steven is leading all Honda drivers, 23rd. Joe is 24th, and AJ Allmendinger is now 25th.
Keep an eye out. You're halfway on field. We don't want him getting the
Kevin Harvick, Ryan Newman, Casey Kane, Dave Blaney, and Matt Kenseth are still your top 5.
Good job. That's another rearview mirror. Far high. Going inside.
Yeah, we just don't have a good car right now.
Clear on both sides.
I don't know if we have to make a change to the wedge or whatever have you, but I'm definitely thinking something needs to be done
Got one high.
before
Yeah. Great pass, buddy.
we take a good car and stuff it in a wall somewhere.
Rearview mirror. Let's try to race a little cleaner. You sure you're a professional? 3 wide.
Hand out trouble on the backstretch. Contact made on the backstretch. We are under yellow. The field now works its way back to the start-finish line. But then
Well, that happened.
it's slow due to a yellow.
I don't know where Kurt Busch is, by the way.
We're clear.
So I don't know. Kurt Busch is actually 43rd. And we'll bring it down pit road.
62.
We gotta repair some damage,
Was off the pace. Stay focused.
loosen up the wedge. Car's just tight. And then I just got ping-ponged around by some guys that honestly I shouldn't even be racing around. Good news is Steven and Joe are up to 18th and 20th right now. Yeah, definitely not having fun with our Tokyo Drift Honda Civic today. But that's okay. See, I'm gonna stay positive. The positive is we're not DNF. We're not out of the race. We can come down pit road, make some adjustments, get the car back into a good working shape and good working order, and then just kind of ride from there. We'll have to just kind of ride around. We're going to be at the back of the pack. We're going to be able to stay out of trouble. We're going to have fresh tires and fuel, and no one else is coming down pit road. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna keep the tire pressure where it is. I like the tires being up on pressure. It just makes me feel a little bit more secure. The fact that Dave Blaney is still fourth is insane to me. This is our first chance to see our new pit crew in action, though. I'll let them get a few mulligans here and there as they get used to this. Okay. Good. Gotta get them some new uniforms. I know it's hot. It's like the summertime. Yep, got the damage fixed, got some fuel, got some tires. We're good. We're golden.
Nobody else decided to come in.
Yeah, obviously no one else came in, but that's okay. We're going to be fine.
Pace car is on the track. Green flag is in the air. The track is clear.
We have no pull off, but that's fine. Jeremy Mayfield's back on the track. Seems like Evernham Motorsports decided to finally give Jeremy Mayfield his ride back.
Just 6 seconds separates you and the leader.
Cal Petty's still driving the 45 car. I don't know if we're going to see John Andretti back, guys. I don't know.
Go easy on those Eagles, driver.
Car feels a little bit better. Just a little loose on the rear end now, but I think that we can handle that. As long as the car is drivable in the tunnel. Tunnel turn. Oh yeah, car's much better. I don't know if it's because of tires, but we definitely got a good run there.
Don't let him by, but try not to hold him up either.
The 19 car was passing high.
Some of the leaders are coming in together.
What I don't want to hear is that some of the leaders are coming into lap 11. And Jeremy Mayfield is blown up.
54, 92.
Wow, you're fast.
You put it out of behind. Clear all around. The 40 car is inside.
Yes, David Strimmy, who's also been struggling.
Gotta keep the tires in good shape to be fast, buddy.
You're clear.
Steven and Joe, by the way, are up to 13th and 14th. We had some cars come down pit road, which include Dave Blaney, Jeff Gordon. Yeah, Dave Blaney and Jeff Gordon.
All clear, buddy.
They're like the only two who came down pit road.
Carlo.
Try to keep him behind you.
Clear.
Ready? We've got a car now.
Is outside.
The car feels good.
You're flying out there, buddy. Good job.
I know we're making some moves right now because everybody's coming down pit road, but I legitimately feel like the car is, decent. Car wants to drive into the corners. I got the drive in, drive off. Like, it's actually good. Fuel mileage is going to be a problem, though. We still need to make 2 stops. Caution, 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 caution. Caution, caution, caution. Ooh, big wreck. Got into Reed Sorensen. That's okay. I'll live with that.
Clear on both sides.
We're going to still need to make 2 stops, though.
We got some cars headed down pit road. Keep him behind you if you can.
Thanks, Stan Barrett.
Clear.
We've got some damage. I thought there was going to be a way for me to shoot the gap. There wasn't. 41 moved right up at that last second.
57.
Oh, yeah. Oh, it's Evernham on Evernham crime. That's crazy. That was the 10 car of Scott Riggs hitting Jeremy Mayfield. Oh my gosh. Evernham is not going to be having a great season. He's got the 19 car he just brought back having an issue. Part of me wants to pit, but we still can't make it. Pit. We're gonna pit. We're gonna pit with everybody else. We're gonna be a little mixed in with some other cars, but that's okay. Oh my gosh. Is AJ Allmendinger really staying out? And Stanton Bear. Oh, we're about to have some problems, y'all. We're gonna have some cars coming down pit road. All right, I'm gonna pit. The reason why I'm going to pit is because I feel like pitting now will at least give us a chance. We're not gonna make it on fuel mileage because we still need to make one more stop, but we'll at least be with some of the leaders and not all of the leaders, and that's okay by me. Like Joe and Steven are on pit road too. I think this is a good call for all the Hondas to pit, except for AJ Allmendinger, Bobby Labonte, Elliott Sadler. You know, Stanton Barrett didn't pit. I think Kevin Harvick, Casey Kane, Brian Vickers already made their stops, as well as Mark Martin, Carl Edwards. This is good for us. Okay. Looks like we're going to be coming out 37.
So we're starting toward the
Nope.
back.
Make that 32nd. Okay. We're good. 32nd behind Steven. And ahead of Jeff Gordon.
The 24 car is looking left. Car high. Everything okay with the car?
Nope.
Got one down low.
Car's loose. If I have somebody drafting me from behind, I'm loose. Debris. These restarts are going to kill us.
Looks like some of the leaders are headed down pit road.
Looks like none of the leaders are heading down pit road.
Okay, we're clear. The one car up high. 55-39.
Oh boy.
Keep it smooth, just like that.
Well, at least AJ Allmendinger's still fourth. Right? Yeah, it was a 10 car that lost his hood. I saw it as I think that was Dave Blaney or Ken Schrader. Oh, it was Dave Blaney. A lot of people are running over. I will not pit this time. A lot of cars still up.
Off the track. Green flag is in the air. The track is clear of the early
So the leaders just didn't want to pit, huh?
racing down into the corner. The leader leads them down into the corner.
Clear on both sides. Number one is going low. The one car is down.
What the heck?
Number one functions.
Be careful. You're using up those tires.
Clear all around. Car high.
What was Martin Truex doing? What? There was no road there.
All clear, buddy.
Whatever.
The 01 car is up high.
I feel bad for those who I got into.
Gonna need some of that grip later.
Hold your line. You're still there. Be patient. Clear.
The leaders are bitten.
Bottleneck because cars are out of fuel.
Gained another spot. Got one high. 57, nice.
We're about 7 seconds off the leader's back bumper.
The one car is going to make it hard for you to get around him. Got one outside. Hold it steady. 3 wide. That's a textbook pass there. Good job. The 14 car.
Got in Sterling.
Your back bumper. You're clear.
Okay, maybe I was wrong. Maybe our car isn't the greatest today.
Number 14 is blocking.
Let him block.
Out of position. Number 5 is still there. The 5 car is still there.
Go easy Stay on those Eagles, driver.
Still beside you. Still there.
Hey, we don't need a bad reputation. Let's be a little more careful.
And now the yellow flag is out. Caution out for an accident here on the front stretch. The field through the corners and back to the yellow flag. We are under caution after an accident here on the front stretch.
Did I move up in front of Casey Kane? I think I moved up in front of Casey. I'll accept that. I moved up. I rightfully deserved to be right. I moved up. We'll call it like that. Halfway on fuel, lap 22. We're bring it down. I need to make another adjustment. I think another half around down on wedge and 4 tires and fuel it'll be close. Honestly, it will be close. We would need like 11 laps that I know of for us to be okay. So we'll take our chance. Another half around down. We're going to leave the tire pressures where they are. And we're going to get 4 tires fuel, repair this damage so that we can at least get to the end of this. I want to be to the end of I want to get to the end of Pocono because I don't want us to lose any extra money on repairs and stuff, especially because I really want to buy that engine shop upgrade. I think that would be a great one. Altogether. Second race in a row where the Fast and Furious Tokyo Drift Honda Civic has suffered some pretty significant damage. So shout out to Mosby for making the paint scheme. I tell everybody who makes a paint, are you prepared for your car to possibly be junk at the end? That's always one of my questions.
Looks like we were the only car on pit road during that entire caution.
Alrighty, that's fine. I mean, I don't expect Jeremy Mayfield to come back. He was out of fuel.
Ready for a restart here. Green flags in the air. They head down to turn number 1. Cars in the back trying to race their way back up to the front. Meanwhile, the leader leads them down to turn 1.
We'll just let this go.
Okay, buddy.
We got, what, 12 laps, 13 laps to the end? And we've never run a full fuel run so far. I just need to run my own race at this point. I don't need to worry about nobody else. Just be here. Just make laps. So this is about to become really boring because I also think we may have hurt the engine a bit because I don't have the same level of speed. Unless you want to count the tunnel turn.
Gotta keep the tires in good shape to be fast.
Tunnel turn is OP for us. Use the tunnel turn to actually gain time on our competitors. That's crazy. Okay, well, we're here, and we've got cars coming down pit road. Okay, that includes Joe
Try not to hold him up.
and Steven. And I think AJ Allmendinger is coming back down pit road after he had just pit earlier. So everybody wound up within the range for another pit stop. I think us pitting under caution may have unintentionally helped us, but we'll have to see. And the reason why I say we'll have to see is if a caution comes out again, we could very well just be a sitting duck. So this race isn't over by any stretch, as I'm slowly catching up to Kyle Petty in the 45. Yes, I know, Kyle Petty in the 45. It used to be John Andretti in the 45 after Kyle decided to retire at the end of 03 to focus on the business side of everything at Petty Enterprises. But unfortunately, they've struggled with the 45 car. So Kyle is trying his best to keep that 45 car in the owner's points, while John Andretti is trying to figure out what he's going to do with his career.
Keep an eye on your mirror.
So would love to see John Andretti come back, but it's good old KP 45 in the 22 for a little bit longer. They're going to have some kind of press conference maybe to talk about that ride. Hopefully they're not the team that's going to take Joe from me. Hopefully. That would be very hard. That would be a very hard one to swallow. The 45 car gets Joe, even though the 45 car isn't doing as good as, say, the 52 car, at least on paper. I would be sad. Gonna go ahead and see if I can get a pass on Kyle Petty here.
Pit road's getting busy. Leaders are headed in.
You're clear.
Didn't get the pass on Kyle Petty like I wanted to, but that's okay. He's running the non-existent line here.
Keep it up. Great
Ryan Newman has inherited lead duties over Denny Hamlin, Jeff Burton, Brian Vickers, and Carl Edwards.
Take care of those Goodyear Eagles.
Dave Blaney has fallen back to 32nd. Joe is 30th. Steven and AJ Allmendinger 33rd and 34th.
The 45 car up high. Still beside you.
About 9 laps to go past the line.
He's still there. Still there. The 45 car is looking right. Okay, we're clear.
Awesome. Good pass on Kyle Petty. Don't like the fact that I had to race KP for it, but you know what? We'll take it. 19th. 18th, actually, at the line.
Worn tires won't help us. Be careful.
I know worn tires won't help, but we are the Fast and Furious Tokyo Drift Honda Civic, so if we start drifting, we got that movie placement, you know what I'm saying? This has been a very rough season, and I'm sorry for you guys that have been watching. The season has been tough. I can't predict anything. I can't work with anything that we have. We've been dealt a very bad hand from our time with GM when we had to sell all of our, Pontiac assets and pretty much sell and then reopen our race shop with Honda. So everything has been very rough this season. So I know it's been tough, but we're a championship caliber team and we can prove that we deserve to be in a championship fight. It's just, I don't know how Honda will react because right now we're not getting everything we need from Honda. Not yet. And it's rough because I know Honda is good for it. They've got great winning heritage leadership over there in Formula One that they brought over here. But it's just taking them a while to get their feet in, and they're struggling. I'm struggling. I'm trying my best. I'm trying to hit the results. We know that we're good and a capable team. It's just that the results haven't followed like we've wanted so far. And if we can get the results to follow, I think we'll be much happier.
Here those Goodyear Eagles.
There's that Tokyo drift I was telling you guys about. Have to pedal the car off the corner. I cannot cause a caution.
56, 83.
We are fourth.
10 seconds off the lead.
We're fourth right now, behind Stanton Barrett, Bible Labonte, and Elliott Sadler.
The right rear's getting worn. Keep an eye out.
And I'm like miles away from these guys who are the current leaders, but that's okay. Yeah, car is now reacting the opposite of what I want because of the two rounds down on the wedge. Great early run, horrible throughout the run. I'll take my chances here and just kind of keep going. Wouldn't it be something if Stanton Barrett wins this race? Oh. No. Freak.
And now trouble out on the racetrack. Yellow flag waves. We are under a yellow flag. The caution is out. Trouble on the racetrack has put us under this yellow flag condition. The field races back to the line.
I did say I have to avoid causing a caution, right? Y'all clearly heard me say that. Well, no matter what, we're not pitting. Okay.
As we get ready for the restart here. Green flag is in the air.
Back him up. Block Jimmy Johnson. Swing across. Get the 11 car out of shape. Get Jimmy Johnson out of shape. And Denny Hamlin's going by. Fresh tires.
Clear all around.
I helped out Joe and Steven by causing a distraction.
Take care of those Goodyear Eagles.
That's all I ever want, is to help my boys. They're coming on strong in the summertime. This is perfect. This is what I want to see.
You let him by, he's gonna make things tough on you.
Hold it steady. 3 wide.
We got no choice but to let these guys by. I don't have the tires.
The 41 car is...
We don't have the car.
Okay, we're clear.
Gas tank's almost dry.
Carlo,
Tokyo Drift.
back a spot. Let's push it. Clear.
No, no, no.
Number 25 is still there.
Leader just took white as I went sideways.
49. Okay, we're clear.
I got to move out the way.
He's gonna give it right back.
I got to get out the way. We're not going to finish this.
Up high. All clear, buddy.
Well, I told you guys anything could happen, right? It's a long way around without my tire. We're low on fuel. Steven's up to 6th. Joe's 8th. AJ Allmendinger's 10th. There should have been a yellow. Scott Riggs is out. Casey Kane's behind me, and he's struggling to get back to the start-finish line. Yeah, not a good day. Denny Hamlin wins. Gotta be kidding me. I said, oh, I don't need to, I can't cause a caution. If I don't cause a caution, we'll be good. We'll be solid. What do? Immediately cause a caution. What a dang shame, man. We had a chance to win this.
Best place for him is in your rear view mirror.
The 29 car up high.
I was about to get pwned. So,
Got one outside.
we're gonna run out of fuel.
Clear on both sides.
Out of fuel. Let's at least get on pit road. If we can get on pit road, we'll be good. We'll make it. Give me a push. Yeah, that's it. We're good. So, all of Evernham Motorsports finished 40th, 41st, and 42nd. We finished 39th.
The race came down to the wire with a very close finish.
Wow, you know, you're right. That was an incredible finish to an even more incredible race. This NASCAR Winston Cup Series is so exciting to watch.
The 53 car suffered some damage in this one and ultimately paid the price for it.
Yeah, you can't expect a good finish when you don't take care of your car. But sometimes that's easier said than done in this series. There are certain times when you just have no place to go.
The 53 car didn't do anything to improve his standing with the other drivers out there.
You don't make it into Winston Cup racing without being competitive, and sometimes these instincts get a little out of hand. Should be fun to see what happens next.
We're out of time here at MRN. We hope you enjoyed today's race, and we'll see you next time.
I tried to get the whole field to check up so I could at least get that advantage, but I forgot that my car bogs down past a certain RPM. So even when I got back going, I was going to get minced anyway. So I should have just gone on green. But, well, the good news is that 3 Hondas finished in the top 10. And that would be Steven, Joe, and AJ Allmendinger. We don't talk about me. I finished 39th. But at least I led 3 laps. So softens the blow a little bit. Denny Hamlin wins after leading 5 laps. Kevin Harvick second. Kevin Harvick's been screwed out of winning these races a bit, and I'm actually beginning to get kind of sad for him because there's been multiple races he should have won because of how fast he is, and he's not doing it. Ryan Newman is 3rd. Jimmy Johnson 4th. Dave Blaney somehow roars back to finish 5th. Matt Kenseth 6th, and we already said Steven finished 7th. Joe finished 8th. Reed Sorensen 9th, and of course AJ Allmendinger was 10th. I finished 39th, just ahead of Casey Kane. This has been a horrible day for Evernham Motorsports. Why? Because the 9 finished 40th, the 10 finished 41st, and the 19, first race back with Jeremy Mayfield, had an engine failure and finished 42nd. Kurt Busch for Penske just did not finish at all. Also, I just realized the margin of victory is listed as 0.001 second. That was a close finish, and I wasn't there to watch it. We weren't there to see it. I can't scream. It's my own fault. It's my own fault. We had a good car. Okay, we had a decent car. Once I started making the adjustments, we had a chance to potentially maybe steal one on fuel mileage. I caused us to not do that. No one to blame but myself. All right, so we got to go to Michigan next. And the good news is that we're going to have a lot of car to work with. Second car, though, is a car that I'm not going to worry about. Yeah, we finished on a rim. Our sponsors aren't too happy. But I'm not going to repair or overhaul chassis 2 or an engine 1 and body 2. The reason why is because I'm really eyeing the shop edition for the engine shop. And it's $750,000. I think, in theory, we should at least be able to finish decently enough so that we don't have to, we're not going to see that struggle. I'm prioritizing next season over everything else because I feel like next season's car will be more important than anticipated. So I'm going to prioritize next season as of now. I think prioritizing next season will be a little bit better for us. And will also probably start letting me focus on things that really matter. Just making consistent finishes, not DNFing the car, which we didn't DNF today, and really just being there. You know, like we're not in the moment with Honda. We're just not in the moment, and that's a problem. Like if we get into the moment with Honda, that would be great. I just don't know, you know. Like right now, it's been rough. It's been rough, but I'm okay with what I'm seeing. Like I'm okay with it. So we'll see what happens. Yeah, do me a favor. If you like today's video, make sure that like and subscribe button. I'll see you guys in the next episode. Yeah, Matt Kinsel is our points leader, and I am 11th in the standing still by pure luck. Michigan is next. Be easy, everybody.